there's 3 things you need to do to get to 100K followers on Instagram in 2025 and beyond. Trust me, I've done this multiple times for myself and my clients. You want to post daily, you got to come up with consistent creative content ideas, and you got to have interesting editing. Ain't nobody got time for that, which is why AI has just changed the game forever, because for the first time, you can grow 50 to 100,000 followers extra, even if you're starting from scratch, within weeks, having almost everything done for you by AI. So what I'm gonna do for you in this very video here is first lay out the tools that could do all that for you. I'm gonna give you their names, show you how and what they can do for you, and most importantly, I'll prioritize the free tools over paid tools for you. Then I will break down the psychology behind viral videos and building a brand of die-hard followers that don't just consume your content, but also buy from you, whether that's your own digital products or physical products or someone else's that you might be promoting. So if you're a content creator, a business owner, or someone who just wants to build a personal brand and make money off of Instagram, stick around. I've literally traveled the world 4 times. I've built a badass brand twice for both my 8-figure companies, multiple 7 figures a year. So go crush, because I'm about to teach you everything you need to know and I'm not holding anything back. All I'm asking in return is that you watch till the end, because at the end, I'll give you an opportunity to learn from the best in the industry so you can go viral, grow your brand, and monetize it so you can live a life full of freedom, just like me and thousands of other folks that I've been working with over the years. So let's get right into it. Step 1, you gotta come up consistently with creative content ideas without lifting a finger, because AI can do that for you. For this, the by far best tool is called Ava. Ava is a custom GPT that I've built, and it's super simple. You open her up, and she will ask you immediately, what's your niche and who's your target audience? You type that in, and then she will scrape the entire internet for the best performing hooks and content ideas for you. And then she will give you 10 of the best performing content ideas in your niche, and she's going to cross-reference it with your target audience. And she's also going to include a viral score indicating which one of these ideas is the most likely to go viral. Then you simply pick one of these 10 ideas that she just spits out for you. And by the way, Ava will also ask you for any personal experience that might come up here in combination with the idea that she just gave you. So she will include that in the script, and then she will give you the entire script for your short form video, which is pretty amazing. It gives you everything from the hook to the rehook to the body to the call to action. You can ask it to change it. It will also include your personal experience, and she can then also give you exact visual instructions of what to show on screen, how to shoot it, even if you want to shoot a faceless video without showing your face. It's pretty damn amazing. And by the way, the best thing about Ava is she has access to all my brand building knowledge from over 12 years, I think now, of brand building for both my companies, as well as all the companies that I've built for my amazing clients. So she has all the knowledge that I ever acquired in her and will literally build the entire script for you based on that. How do you get access to Ava? I'll give it to you for free. All you gotta do is check the link in the description underneath this video that will say like, hey, click here to get access to Ava. You drop your email, and then via email we'll send you the exact link. You can use her forever. It's my gift to you because you're awesome and you're amongst the first, 2,000 subscribers here on my wonderful channel. By the way, if you're not into creating content from scratch, but rather want to get inspired by, or aka just copy other people's content that has already gone viral, there's a great free tool named Sort Feed. You can see all the reels on the page. You can filter them by most comments, most views, and more. It's a Google Chrome extension. You just get it entirely for free. I'm not promoting this. I don't get paid for that. Check it out. It's really easy. Now, that's the easy part, right? The hard part is then actually putting all these ideas in action, actually creating the content, right? Wrong. Because what I'm about to show you here is the difference between taking 2 to 3 hours a day to shoot and edit content versus 2 to 3 hours a week. For most people, it's even less than that, because you can have AI tools that do all the editing for you. Let's start with editing and subtitles, right? Cutting the video, cutting out the ums and the ahs, adding subtitles into it, little giffies, adding cool music. Well, there's a tool called Submagine. It's totally for free to use. If you want to use it more, you got to pay for it, but it's like 20 bucks a month or something like that. Great tool. Check it out. Also, is there a tool that creates an AI avatar, like it looks like you, but it's not actually you, and now you don't have to shoot anything yourself? Yes, there is. It's called HeyGen. Again, I'm not getting paid by any of these. It's just legitimately great AI tools that you can use that I'm using for myself. You can even use a different AI avatar. So you'd say you're a overweight man in his 50s, and you're like, nobody's going to listen to me. Yeah, just choose an avatar of an attractive 20-year-old woman. Absolutely possible. By the way, Max, is there an AI tool that gives me like a real sounding AI voice that sounds like me? Yes, absolutely. In fact, you can feed it any script, you type it in, you have it say whatever the hell you want. It's really great. It's called 11 Labs. I'm using it a lot. My team uses it a lot. In fact, if you go to my main Instagram account, Max_Tornow_business, there's videos in there with like my voice in the background, and I see those pop up, and I'm like, I've never said that. Well, guess what? It's my team creating these. Great. It's absolutely amazing. In fact, I could literally probably die in a car accident, a horrific car accident. People wouldn't even notice. My team would just continue to create content with my AI avatar and my voice in the background. Sounds kind of eerie. I'm real, by the way. I'm still really me. You can pinch my skin, right? So cringe today. Also, is there a way to actually create entire video clips from scratch? Yes, it's called Runway, another great AI tool. There you go. Go use it. Have fun with it. In my mentorings, by the way, we give you these tools. We give you access to our custom-made tools. Plus, we'll guide you through everything click by click while also giving you content ideas. We'll literally make the ideas for you. Plus, you have daily one-on-one support. You get feedback from some of the biggest content experts in the industry. I'm gathering the biggest people in the AI industry and in the content industry in my company. I pay them very good money because I literally want to dominate the market. And I think we already are, but I want to keep dominating. I'm kind of like the Real Madrid of content creation. I just get the best people, have them work for me. That's basically what I do. But careful, all these AI tools are great, but ultimately they're just tools. Tools you need to know how to use in order to create content that people actually want to watch. So I'm going to give you a crash course in human psychology. Let me show you the exact content creation psychology system that I've used to grow my most recent account to over 230,000 followers while having it make me 6 figures every single month. In fact, right now we're actually getting to almost 6 figures a week just from that Instagram account. So pay attention. Number one, every kind of content piece that you're creating, you need to work on the hook first. There's nothing super new. The hook is the first 3 to 5 seconds, right? That hook it has 3 parts, right? And all 3 parts need to be very, very on point. The first part is the verbal hook. That's what you're saying in the video. The second part is the headline hook. That's the headline words that appear. And the third part is the visual hook. Now, not every single video you're going to create has a verbal hook because I understand not everything is going to be with you talking. Sometimes just a screen with a headline. Make sure the headline is on point. Maximum 5 to 8 words. Ideally, use power words. These are interesting words like brainwash or counterintuitive or crazy or surprising. Make sure you have some of these super effective words in there, and make sure the hooks entice people to continue watching the whole thing. I see this so many times, and I tell this to my beginner clients when they come to me. I'm like, make it a rule for yourself to never, ever, ever create a piece of content without a hook. There needs to be a good hook in there. And in fact, I spend around 80% of my time on each and every content piece on the hook itself. A lot of people say, but the video is really great. Yeah, the video can be as great as it wants on the back end. If nobody's gonna watch it because the hook sucks, it doesn't matter, right? So hooks all day long. And by the way, Ava, the tool I mentioned earlier, creates fantastic hooks. I would say 8 out of 10 times the hook is perfect the way it is. For the off time where it's not that perfect, that's why you get this knowledge here so you can distinguish the good ones from the bad ones. Second thing, write this down, stakes, not the steak medium rare that I'm eating every day, but stakes in terms of like, are you able to create stakes that make people want to watch until the end? A great example of that is, for example, there's this lawnmower guy on Instagram. He's blowing up right now. And what he does is he just mows lawns. But the way he makes the videos go absolutely viral is he goes to, the poorer parts of a city and he knocks on people's doors and he says, hey, can I mow your lawn for free? And most of the times it's like an old lady or like a poor person that cannot afford or doesn't have the time to mow their lawn and maintain their yard. So he says, I'll do it for free. All I want is your genuine reaction afterwards. That creates stakes because not only do we want to know kind of like the after picture of how he can transform the lawn and make it look beautiful, but also we want to see the reaction of that person at the end. That's what we call stakes. Now, that's an elaborate example. I'll give you a simple example as well. Let's say, for example, you're a fitness coach or you have a fitness page and you want to talk about like 3 things that will cause you to gain body weight. Instead of saying 3 things, you say the worst 3 mistakes or the top 3 things you can do. So now you create a top 3 list. starting with the third one, right? Naturally, as a human, I'm gonna watch till the end because I wanna know the top one, the top one, right? That's creating stakes. So as much as you can create stakes so people watch till the end, the better. Why? Because the Instagram algorithm, and by the way, same for the YouTube algorithm or YouTube Shorts or TikTok or any algorithm that is the LinkedIn video algorithm, same spiel here. They all calculate the average watch time of your piece of content. If the average watch time is over 100%, you got a pretty surefire way of that video performing very well, if not even going viral. What does that mean? The average watch time over 100%, meaning the average person watches the video till the end and then it loops automatically, right? It loops and then they watch it maybe for another second because they just realized it looped, right? So that would mean they watched it for 110% of the time. If the average person watches this more than 100%, now you're golden, right? And stakes really help you with that. Third, trim the fat. I'm not the best at that, as you might have noticed. I'm rambling quite a lot, but you want to trim the fat, meaning you cut out the ums and the ahs and anything that is repetitive or not important. Cut that shit out. People don't have time for that, okay? I know this sucks. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the player, know the game, and win it, all right? Cut out things that get people bored. That simple. Number 4, you want to have a payoff or a takeaway in there, meaning anything that the person takes away after your piece of content has finished. That could be either an interesting lesson that they've learned, or they laughed at something, or they have something that they want to share with their friends, with their family, something they can relate to. If you can create a little bit of a memory buffer for your video, right? They remember it after watching it, at least for 10 minutes. That is good. So make sure that if you're creating educational content, that it's clear that you give them specific steps and not just ramble about a topic that goes over people's head. That means if you're creating relatable content, make sure it's so relatable that people actually say, okay, I really feel like this resonated with me, or I resonated with that, right? So that is the payoff / the takeaway. It's connected with the hook. The hook creates the curiosity. The payoff and the takeaway gives me the payoff, and I'm like, I got what I came here for. And ideally, that's at the very end, because if it's in the middle, people won't watch it till the end, and now your watch time goes down. All right, still with me? I know we're going pretty deep here on this crash course, but bear with me, because the next point is the literal key metric, literally defined by Instagram CEO himself, and that is shareability. Right? It's not likes, it's not comments, it's actually the amount of shares that your content piece gets, both on Instagram as well as TikTok as well as everywhere else. That is the best indicator of how viral your piece of content is going to go. So how can we make things shareable? Well, fairly simple. You either make it extremely valuable, because then people say, this is such good content, this is such a good tip about XYZ topic, I want to share this with my friend or with my family. Or it's super relatable, right? You're making content about, or you're the guy that is super stoned at the party, and you have this face, and this goat makes the same face, and the stoner is going to watch it and say, this is exactly my face, this is so me and my buddies, I'm going to share this with all my stoner buddies, right? That's relatability. Or number 3, storytelling. Why storytelling? Because we're human beings. We human beings resonate much more with story than with fact. So if I tell you here, hey, you need to work on storytelling, that's a fact. But if I tell you, listen, I once made a video about how my dad helped me overcome burnout, and I cried in his arms, and I couldn't understand what was wrong with me because I had just been on 4 fucking world tours for my first offline coaching business, and he gave me the best hug in the world, and he said, son, we all feel sometimes like that. And my dad has changed my life for the better to such a degree that ever since then, I'm going on a yearly trip with him. I'm literally just having him point a finger at the map, and I'm wherever you want to go, Dad. We've been to Scotland, we've been to the US, we've been to Portugal together. We're traveling all the time because my dad's the best person in the world. He's helped me with everything. That is storytelling. Share this with your dad if you love him too. A lot of people would share this if this was a piece of content. I hope that makes sense. And last but not least, you want to have an abrupt ending. Forget about things like thanks for watching, anything like that. Maximum, hey, follow if you want more advice on XYZ, but make sure the endings are crisp and to the point because of, again, the watch time. This is very, very key. And like I said, this is the exact framework that my free scriptwriter, Ava, has been fed. That's why her stuff works so well. Anyways, if you want to know more about how exactly we can help you, book a call down in the description below. This is where you'll be patched through with me or with someone from my team. We can tell you exactly how you can create content. We can give you an AI walkthrough, a little bit of a demonstration of our AI stack system. You can ask us questions entirely for free. We're super duper crazy booked right now. So if the link in the description still lets you through, it means we still have spots open. Thank you so much for watching. Talk soon.